I want to share with you a way that I've found that I can use up some of the otherwise unusable prints that I've made on my Gelli Arts gel printing plate. The first step was really to draft kind of an overall outline of how I might lay out some collage elements in a tribal mask sort of style. And I then went ahead and cut out some of the pieces that were still semi-salvageable. You can see here on this one page I had some circles. I went ahead and pulled those out. And then with the pages that I really just had kind of muddy brown and nothing else would work, I went ahead and tore those up, and I'm using them as just little small collage design elements that will end up being covered with paint pen anyway, but gives me kind of the feel that I'm going for. Following the pattern that I had created, I went ahead and laid it out to make sure that I had all of the pieces and that I liked the overall design. Added some modifications as I went, and then went ahead and glued everything down, as well as made sure that it dried really well so that I could go ahead and use some paint pens over the top of it. And here you can see I'm using my Uni Posca Paint Pens in a variety of colors and sizes, and I'm using simple shapes that you would find in African art, lines and dots, circles and triangles in a variety of colors. And here you can see I'm also outlining some elements with a fine marker, and I'm doing this so I can get a little bit more depth and detail, but also to give it more of a folksy handmade kind of feel. And I trace around some elements, I draw over the top of some elements, really just to make certain areas pop off the page. And here you can see that I'm also using a black marker, and I did this again to really just emphasize certain areas of the piece. And as a final touch, I went ahead and tore the edges off and tore the paper in the direction that allowed the rough texture to be facing up. If you peel in one direction, the tear is facing you. If you peel in the other direction, the tear is behind. So I did it in the direction that gave me the roughest texture.